It was 11:42 p.m. on a Tuesday. I was 3 weeks into trying to forget her. The notification bubble popped up, and my stomach dropped before my brain even processed the name. It was her. After 23 days of complete silence. After leaving my last 3 texts unread. After I had finally convinced myself to delete her number. The message said, "Hey stranger, long time no talk, how have you been?" I stared at that winking emoji like it was a lifeline. My heart raced. 3 weeks of anxiety, of checking her Instagram, of wondering what I did wrong, evaporated in an instant. She's back. She missed me. She realized what she lost. I typed back immediately. "Hey, I've been good, just working a lot. How are you?" Smiley face. Exclamation points, trying so hard to sound casual while my hands were shaking. She replied 3 hours later with a thumbs up. Then nothing for 2 days. Then a meme about some Netflix show. Then silence again. And I realized too late that I hadn't been resurrected. I had been recycled. I was not her priority. I was her pause button. If you've ever had a woman vanish for weeks or months, only to return with a casual, "Hey stranger," or "Miss me," or "We should catch up," only to watch her disappear again the moment you respond with enthusiasm, you've been caught in the recycling trap. It is the most humiliating trap in modern dating because it preys on your hope. It makes you feel chosen when you are actually just being used as a dopamine refill station. This happened to me with a woman named Chloe. We had gone on 4 dates. Things were going well, then she went dark. Poof, ghosted. I sent the checking in text after a week. Nothing. I sent the hope everything is okay text after 2 weeks. Read, no reply. I was deleting her contact on week 3 when that "Hey stranger" text came through. And like an idiot, I thought it meant she had been thinking about me. I thought it meant she had processed her feelings and realized she wanted to give us a real shot. The misread is thinking she missed you. She didn't. She missed the way you made her feel about herself. She missed the validation. She missed having someone in her back pocket who would respond with excitement to her breadcrumbs. The "Hey stranger" text is not a love letter. It is a mass broadcast. It is a fishing line with multiple hooks, sent to every guy she's ghosted in the last quarter to see who bites first. Let me break down the psychology of the recycling trap. In 2026, with dating app fatigue at an all-time high, women are managing what I call rotation fatigue. They have 3 or 4 guys in various stages of casual dating, and when one drops off or disappoints them, they don't want to start from scratch with a new stranger. They want a familiar face, not a boyfriend, just a placeholder. A warm body to fill the silence until the next real option appears. You are not being selected, you are being recycled. There is a massive difference between "I made a mistake, I want you back, and I'm bored, entertain me." The "Hey stranger" text is the latter. It costs her nothing. It requires no apology. It acknowledges no wrongdoing. It treats 3 weeks of silence like a fun quirk instead of a massive disrespect. And the moment you respond with warmth, you prove to her that your boundaries are porous, that you have no self-respect, that she can ghost you anytime, and you'll always be waiting with a smile when she returns. Here are the 3 signs that you are being recycled, not redeemed, so you can spot the breadcrumb before you eat it. Sign 1. The time warp language. Does she act like no time has passed? "Hey stranger, long time no see, we should catch up," as if she didn't actively ignore you for 21 days. Someone who actually missed you would acknowledge the gap. They would say, "I'm sorry I went dark, I was dealing with stuff." They would show accountability. The recycler skips over the ghosting like it never happened because she doesn't want to admit she did anything wrong. She wants to reset the clock to 0 without apologizing for the time she stole from you. Sign 2. The breadcrumb schedule. Does she text you once a week or once every 10 days, always at odd hours, never leading to concrete plans? Real interest has momentum. It builds. It suggests specific times to meet. The recycler sends just enough to keep you alive, a meme, a "how's your week," a random thought at 1 a.m., but never enough to actually progress. She is not trying to see you. She is trying to keep you in her contacts list as a backup battery for her ego. Sign 3. The zero investment pattern. When she returns, does she offer anything? Does she suggest a specific day to meet? Does she offer an explanation for the silence? Or does she just lob a "hey you" grenade into your life and expect you to do all the work of carrying the conversation, rebuilding the connection, and begging for a date? If she ghosted you and then returns with nothing but a casual greeting, she is not trying to make it up to you. She is testing to see if you're still desperate enough to chase her. So here's the fix. It's called the new phone protocol, and it will either filter her out completely or force her to actually invest. When she sends the "Hey stranger" text after weeks of silence, you do not reply with enthusiasm. You do not ask where she's been. You do not send a meme back. You wait 4 to 6 hours and you reply with one word. "Who's this?" That's it, 2 words, maybe 3 if you add an emoji. This response is devastating because it does 2 things simultaneously. First, it communicates that you have moved on so completely that you didn't even keep her number. Second, it forces her to re-earn her place in your life from scratch. She has to explain who she is. She has to acknowledge the gap. She has to justify why she's texting you. She has to invest. If she replies with something like, haha, very funny, it's Chloe, then she's still playing games. You reply, oh, I deleted your number after you disappeared. What's up? Cold, factual, not angry, not bitter, just completely unimpressed. You are no longer her backup plan. You are no longer her emotional snack. You are a man with boundaries, and she just discovered she crossed them. I wish I had done this with Chloe. Instead, I jumped when she texted. I asked how she'd been. I told her I'd been thinking about her. I made myself so available that she realized, instantly, that she didn't want me. She wanted the chase. She wanted the validation. The moment I gave it, she was bored again. She ghosted me a second time 2 days later, and that time it hurt worse because I had let her hurt me twice. But here's what I learned. The "Hey stranger" text is a test of your dignity. If you respond with open arms, you prove that you have none. You prove that you have been sitting by the phone, waiting for her, living in her orbit. If you respond with "Who's this?" you prove that you have a life. You prove that you are the sun, not the planet. You prove that if she wants back in, she needs to bring more than a winking emoji and a half-hearted greeting. The brutal truth is this. If she wanted you, she wouldn't have ghosted you. And if she ghosted you, she doesn't get to come back without a massive apology and a specific plan to make it right. You are not a library book she can check out and return whenever she's bored. You are not a TV show she can pause and resume. You are a human being, and your time has value, and anyone who treats it like a disposable commodity has forfeited their right to access you. You deserve to be someone's first choice, not their recycle bin. You deserve someone who doesn't need to disappear to figure out if they like you. Drop "deleted" in the comments if you've ever used the "who's this" response. Or drop "recycled" if you've been the guy who jumped when she texted "hey stranger." Stop being the backup plan for her boring Tuesday nights. Start being the man who is too busy to remember who she is.